Here's to another week. I'm gonna start work on the allergens script. Awesome. Yeah, you too. Have a good day. Bye. Starting the week editing a podcast for a client. Also got a voiceover to do this morning. Got to have a client call as well. I introduced a call every single Monday at 10 a.m. with a particular client on a long-term project, because what was happening, we were talking to each other loads during the week and it didn't seem very productive, and it works much nicer now. Every Monday we chat about what we did last week, what we're hoping to achieve this week, where we're at, like what I need from them, what they need from me, and it's much more efficient. Couple of tricks I'm using when editing this client podcast, and I want to tidy it up, take out the ums and ahs, but I'm not really worried about what the editorial content is, because they have already made the decisions. They send me a document telling me what to say. So what I can do is speed it up.
So can you distribute prices electronically without showing them to the world?
And there's an so now I can go back.
Prices electronically without showing them to the world?
Of course you can. I can send you an email with 5 prices, or I could have a negotiation.
There's another one. And by the way, if you want to do that and you use Audition, the key is L. So while it's playing, look.
Only you and I can
see where you can see what I'm offering.
Just doing some editing of some voiceover work for Amnesty, which is kind of cool. Did you notice that, by the way? I don't do travel mugs, you know. Typical Britain. A couple of weeks ago we were wearing shorts and flip-flops. Now I'm back in my woolly hat again. Met up with Ben Adam Smith for lunch today and a catch-up. He was actually in one of the very first episodes, it might be episode 2 perhaps, where I had lunch with him, and at the time I said, do you know, I really should do more of that, meeting up with people in a similar boat to me, and I have stuck to that word, as you may have noticed. Yeah, so that was nice, chatting through ideas with him, but loads to do still this week, lots of video edits to do. I still need to finish editing the podcast. I did a little bit on the train last night on my way to see my mates for a drink, and some cheeky scripts to write as well. So yeah, a busy week. Turning all the fields into houses, which kind of makes me sad, but people have got to live somewhere, I guess. And rather aptly, having said, I saw Ben today, who is building his own house, and if you've not been following his story, he's now found a plot of land and is actually going to build his own. They've sold their house, they're going to build their own house. It's Thursday. It's been a productive day, but it's been, I don't know, mildly frustrating, I guess, only because I had a plan at the start of the day of what I wanted to achieve, what I wanted to get done from my to-do list. And it was like a load of things of relatively small projects, but I just wanted to tie up some loose ends and get that done for people. And then I allowed myself to be sidetracked by one of my bigger projects. So it's not that I haven't been working or that I haven't achieved stuff or done stuff, but I haven't done what I meant to. And kept up my exercise for April idea though. Just a few more days to go and I will have hit the activity goal on my Apple Watch every day this month, which will be good. I've tried to do it every month so far and always ended up slightly failing. And once you fail one day, it's like, well, what's the point doing the rest?
Hello, I'm Lorna and I'm here to talk to you about my new online Kickstart programme.
See that? Friday, 3:15. Which means that it's school pickup time, except that my son has an after-school club, and so I have paid somebody else to pick up our daughter from nursery for the extra hour that his club is on. And I can't tell you what a difference that makes. If you're in a similar boat, I hugely recommend it. One, because at 3:15 there's a lot of traffic and it's a nightmare, so you actually have to get there a lot earlier in order to park. Whereas when you get there at like 4:20, there's no cars, so it's all good. Psychologically though, when I have to pick him up at 3:15, I start thinking about it at 1 o'clock. Like in the back of my mind, there's this nagging thing saying, oh, don't forget, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. How are you going to get there? You're going to get there in time to get a park, blah, blah, blah. And so, yeah, I'm able just to crack on and be so much more effective. It's way more than just that extra hour that it looks like. It's more than that. It's probably more like 3 hours of uninterrupted working time, which is well worth the money. Doing quite a lot of work this weekend. It's bank holiday weekend here in the UK, so my wife and kids will be off on, oh, there's a train, we'll be off on Monday. So yeah, been doing lots of work, but also making time to hang out with the kids as well. But when they've been watching films, I've been doing subtitling and editing and lots of little jobs that I've got left to do.